Okay, this is Warren Moore, and this is a week 1 video log of contest preparation for the Fairbanks, Alaska NPC contest. It's not a drug tested contest, although I will be natural in it. So we've got 15 or 16 weeks to go, somewhere in that ballpark. I'm just getting started now. It's January 31st today. And tomorrow being February 1st, I decided I would make the first little entry here right now, kind of tell you what I'm going to do, and show you how I'm celebrating by having myself a little glass of beer there. And this is after a glass of wine and some cheese and a pot pie, which for any of you who know me, that's a little bit out of my character to eat too much of that stuff, but it was kind of an enjoyable night tonight, so I'm celebrating a little bit to get ready for this contest. But tomorrow it's going to be getting to work. The meltdown for May begins. I'm about 180 to 185 pounds, just depending on the day right now. And admittedly, I am in pretty good shape. I don't know if you can see, but I actually do have some abs, and I have a few veins here and there popping out, so I'm not really poly or anything like that. But I want to get down to about 172 to 174. My best ever shape was 174. That was in Idaho Falls back in 2008. So if I could exceed that, I'll be in pretty good shape for this one. Not being a big guy, very much of the philosophy that you have to get yourself really ripped and be in better shape than anyone else, so that when you step on stage, if you're going to do it right, you really get noticed for that reason alone. The plan is, I'm going to start in February. I'm going to do a bit of an elongated carb cycling technique. I'm going to go 6 days with less than 200 carbohydrates per day. Before meals, obviously protein with each meal, hand-sized serving of meat, of lean meat, or 1.5 scoops to 2 scoops of protein. We'll take care of that if I do that at each meal. Also, the way I'm going to cycle the carbohydrates is 2 of those meals are going to be just vegetables along with the meat, and the other 2 meals are going to be a cup of rice and a piece of fruit, etc. Something that's going to, usually that's what I like to do. I like to keep it fairly uniform, so on the lower days, the 6 days in a row, I'll go with 2 cups of rice and 2 pieces of fruit generally. And then on the 7th day, I'm going to be doing, I'll kind of double that, and I'll go up to 4 cups of rice or oats, along with 3 or 4 pieces of fruit as well, and kind of fill up and carb load a bit on those days. The workout plan will be largely just 3 to 4 days a week, upper body on 2 days for sure, and then legs once to twice, depending on how much hockey I'm playing as well. Cardio I will do on the 6 low days in the morning, get up a few minutes early and do about 35 to 45 minutes. I'll initially start with just 35 on the bike, just stationary bike, and just grind it off that way. And think about losing somewhere around a pound or so a week and just slowly pull it down. And I'll be doing abdominal pinches as well, just to see how the midsection's coming along. And that's about it. And I'm going to do some measurements tomorrow to see exactly where I'm at for sure for a starting point. But this is a good start for now, and I will check back in with you next week on probably on Sunday night as I begin week number 2.